Every year the streets of Ovar erupt into colour, music and movement for one of Portugal's most distinctive carnival celebrations. Known for its samba schools, satirical floats and theatrical performances, this parade blends Brazilian rhythm with Portuguese humour and creativity. From elaborate costumes to playful social commentary, each group brings its own interpretation, competing for the top honours while entertaining thousands along the route. Charanguinha opened the Samba School Parade with the Magical Night, a celebration of Ovar's famous Saturday night street party. Their performance featured multiple subgroups showcasing different outfits and colours, all anchored by the group's traditional purple. It was a vibrant, high-energy tribute to the atmosphere that defines Carnival in Ovar, and it earned second place among the Samba schools. Catitas turned the avenue into a moving living room with their theme Zapping, a playful satire of modern television culture. Oversized lounge chairs and giant TVs framed a fast-paced stream of characters, capturing the humour and distraction of life spent channel surfing. Vampiros kept the energy high with Mad Epic Vamp, a performance built around music, rhythm and movement. Musical performers filled the avenue, while their signature sponge-built float, led by a humorous urinating bull, showcased the craftsmanship that has defined the group for decades. Melindrosas took the parade back to the age of discoveries, with Melindrosas on the Conquest. A towering caravel anchored the performance, as dancers in maritime-inspired and stylized costumes moved in synchronized waves around the ship. Their conquest wasn't of distant lands, but of the Carnival Avenue itself, a confident, elegant display that blended Portuguese history with Passerelle glamour. Pindéricus leaned into Ovar's satirical tradition with "If it was for this, I wouldn't have come." A somber opening evoked the realities of conflict and displacement, before shifting to irreverent humour, as adult newborns emerged on the avenue, questioning the world they just arrived in. Xaxas celebrated the power of music with For You, a colourful tribute to the songs and sounds that shape our shared memories. Performers representing different musical styles and eras filled the avenue, showing how music connects generations, and the performance earned third place among the Carnavalesco groups. Juventude Vareira brought a touch of Venetian elegance to Ovar, with masks and secrets under the Venetian sky. Elaborate masks and richly textured costumes evoke the mystery of the Venetian carnival, while a detailed gondola float transformed the avenue into a moving masquerade ball. The refined theatrical performance secured third place among the Samba schools. Zuzucas raised the stakes with their gambling-inspired theme Kaputst Azar. Lottery tickets, spinning wheels and games of chance filled the avenue, capturing the thrill and risk of betting it all. Marroquinos brought the spirit of Ovar's coastline to the avenue with Don't Go to the Sea Tono. Inspired by the fishing community of Furaduro, their performance balanced humour and hardship, with fishermen battling rough seas and rocky shores along the way. It was a colourful tribute to the resilience of those whose lives are shaped by the Atlantic. Barulhentas brought Caribbean colour to the avenue with Caribbean. Towering stilt walkers and brightly coloured costumes created a vibrant tropical atmosphere that lifted the energy of the parade. Their lively performance earned third place in the Passerelle category and the People's Choice Award for Best Passerelle Group. Marados staged a lively take on the Roman Empire, complete with legionnaires, rival invaders, and even Cleopatra carried in regal style. Battle scenes unfolded between Romans and Gauls, turning ancient history into playful spectacle. But the message was clear. While empires may rise and fall, the Empire of Carnival continues to conquer Ovar year after year. Não Precisa followed with one of the parade's most irreverent themes, toilet art. Rolling public restrooms covered in graffiti moved along the avenue as performers played up the urgency and awkward humour of needing to use them. The spectacle built to a larger float featuring a man seated on a toilet with an oversized roll, turning everyday reality into a playful carnival satire. Cancanch returned the parade to full Samba scale with Samba Dancing with the Seasons. From the renewal of spring to the heat of summer, the golden tones of autumn and the cool calm of winter, their performance flowed through the year in rhythm and colour. Pierrot brought a playful burst of colour with enchanting toys, a toy-inspired performance full of movement and imagination. Bright foam trains rolled alongside dancers dressed like animated figurines, turning the avenue into a toy box brought to life. Bailarinos de Válega brought a touch of magic to the avenue with Abracadabra. Inspired by illusion and transformation, their performance captured how Ovar itself is magically reshaped into a kingdom of joy during Carnaval, earning second place in the Passerelle category. Hippies leaned into nostalgia and playfulness with the Carousel of Memories. A large carousel float and playful music box moments blended childhood imagery with carnival humour, a lively reminder of how each parade becomes part of Ovar's growing circle of memories. Joanas do Arco de Velha delivered one of the most visually striking Passerelle performances with Legend of the Dreamcatcher. Dreamcatcher's vibrant colours and flowing movement transformed the avenue into a living carnival dream, earning them Best Passerelle Group of 2026. Zuzucas kept the humour flowing with Chick on the Go, a lively performance built around a flock of chickens on the move. Dancers in bright costumes strutted and pecked their way along the avenue, before the spectacle culminated in a float featuring a rather unfortunate grilled bird. Costa de Prata delivered one of the parade's most powerful samba performances with "Oh, What Cordel Is This?" Bursting with energy, the production moved through waves of dancers, musicians, and richly detailed costumes, each subgroup bringing a different rhythm and visual identity to the avenue. It earned Best Samba School of 2026 and the People's Choice Award. Honduras explored transformation, with Change Takes Time, using the journey from caterpillar to butterfly as their central image. Cocoons opened along the avenue as performers emerged in vibrant wings, a colourful reminder that growth unfolds step by step. Lavados do Diabo highlighted craftsmanship with Entangled and Carried Away, using richly textured wool costumes to celebrate the beauty of handmade detail. Palhacinhas brought pure celebration to the avenue with Life is a Carnival. Inspired by Latin rhythms and colourful traditions, their choreography transformed the parade into a festive street party. Pinguins delivered a commanding performance with the Pinguins on the Silk Road. Red banners, flowing robes and dragon imagery transformed the parade into a vibrant passage between East and West, earning them Best Carnavalesco Group of 2026. Vampiros served up sharp satire with their restaurant-themed performance, centered around a bustling kitchen float, complete with chefs, chaos, and even an infestation of rats. The humour continued around the dining table, where unsuspecting diners were suddenly flipped backwards in their chairs, turning fine dining into carnival farce. As the final groups continued through the avenue, we slipped away to catch the train, leaving the music, colour and laughter still echoing through Ovar's streets. From samba rhythms to sharp satire, elaborate craftsmanship to pure celebration, the parade once again showed why Carnival here is known as Vitamina de Alegria, a burst of joy that brings the whole community together year after year. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and let me know in the comments which group was your favourite.